I totally forgot. Did you put the magnet on SPY? What's going on today? Did I put the magnet on SPY? I'm going to be honest with you. I think I did. I just got to double check. I think I did. Give me 1 second. I may or may not have. Fuck. Excuse me. I may or may not have. Let me double check real quick. Let me switch over to the YouTube on my app. All right, let's take a look. What the hell? Well, it looks like my SPY froze. Can you guys still see this? Don't miss Valentine's Day, 80% off. Oh shit, here we go. Oh shit, never mind. So look at that. Now I gotta pick up a phone call. Hello? Ahora mi amor, estoy live ahora mimito. Está bien, bye. Bye. My beautiful girlfriend called me. Honestly, the smartest and the funniest on YouTube, my man. Thank you. Thank love from Israel. Joined your Discord. What is going on? Thank you. Thank you. Let's kill it this week. Yes, we will. We will destroy the markets today. We will awesomely do well this week. We actually did cover a lot of things. Tammy Tan, what's the username on Discord, brother? I didn't know you were in part of my group. Let's go. Tamira Tan. Good to see you. Interesting. So that being said, we do have this beautiful Mr. T. That's what's up. All right, so let's look into the Dixie. Dixie's absolutely falling off today, folks. Not having a good day. I mean, a couple things to note in the entire. I thought we were gonna pull back today. Everybody thought we were gonna get a pullback. More like, you know, Smart Money sent out a Goldman Sachs report, and everybody wanted to play puts. And guess what the big makers did? Guess what money makers did? They shilled everybody again. They shilled. Called everybody to play puts, this time the third, yada, yada, yada. So what are you going to do about it? They shilled. Shilled. But it is what it is. Dixie right now is dropping, so, you know, at the end of the day, play the trend, right? We do have a huge harmonic at this low at 93.7. Below 90 is technically recession levels, but I do have double harmonics at this low here. So what makes it more crazy is that the confluence is real on this one. The confluence is absolutely real on this one. So let's see what happens. Anything can go. But when you have double harmonics, they tend to have a higher degree of, or at least probability is on our side. Probability is on our side. So we play the trend. And Dixie right now, honestly, is not looking good. Look at the weekly structure. I mean, it really is defining a clean trend right now. If I turn on the EMAs and SMAs, I mean, it is not looking good. Not looking good. right? You're below the 5, 10, and 20 weekly EMAs, and the 50 is rolling right underneath. Right on top. Candles rolling right underneath the 50 weekly, and we have a harmonic structure right here at 93.7. So, Goldman Sachs releases a report, everybody starts running, everybody starts playing puts, but meanwhile, they're pushing the markets to the upside, right? So interesting to see what is going to go down today, and we'll take it from there. We will take it from there. With that being said, what else is going on in the market? Hold on, I'm just evaluating some of the some things in the. All right, so let's go through one by one. We got Domo up 2% today. ES futures broke out of this wedge, or not actually wedge, but this trend line. Could be a back test. What is happening with the computer? Like, what the hell? It's not even loading properly. Yeah, look, it's not even loading properly. I think TradingView is having an issue here, folks. TradingView is having an issue. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Let me see if Bitcoin wants to switch over. Yeah. All right, Bitcoin is working. Okay, good. Yeah, it's working now. All right, so Bitcoin. Where are my fibs? Did I take away the fibs? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I have so many things going on the charts. What's happening here? Hold up. Yeah, there's a huge... I did so much TA over the weekend. It's absolutely ridiculous sometimes. All right, so this is the TA. We still have our group here. This is good. Top end trend line, consolidation, percentage from the high to the low. We get this little consolidation phase, 21%. Copy and paste that here. This is your measurement rule, aligning perfectly with the resistance line. We'll leave that there, and we'll add that in here as well in the group. Okay, perfect. As long as that's aligning perfect, that's all that matters. Yeah, so a lot of things were said that we might get a pullback, but in reality, we're not even getting a pullback. It is fucking ridiculous. So I'm not having it. What other tickers is going on today? A lot of things are moving, especially some of the drone plays are moving along very nicely as well. Can't disregard that. Can't disregard the drone plays. A lot of things going on right now. Bitcoin specifically inside an ascending wedge supporting this bottom end trend line as well. Look at that, resistance and support. So I suspect a nice little bounce here, at least a double bottom once it breaks below it, if it does. Bitcoin will rise to 80K fair value gap on the 4 hour. I would have to turn on my 4 hour and turn on fair FVG. Let me see. I haven't turned on fair value gap in a long time. I should turn on fair value gaps. Fair value gap, volatility to the downside. Oh yeah, look at that. I should probably leave my fair value gaps on more often, I tell you that. It's always at the higher end that it tends to look into. Four-hour fair value gap. 4 hour failure. So there's a fat fair value gap here. You're saying 80K, which is a psychological level on the 4 hour. So where's my harmonic? There is a harmonic that I did draw here. Let me turn off all this noise now. We don't need all this noise. There's too much going on. And now we'll rise up till I ran till use fight. It hit 60K half from the high. Correct. Correct. Fair value gap at 80. Okay, so more in line with the 382. From the high to the low, 382. So we are in line with the fair value gap here. We got a Harami morning doji star. Technically a Harami cross because it's in between the bar candle. Morning stars are typically at the impulse. This is not the impulse. It's somewhat in the bar in the weekly. You can argue it is in the impulse, but because it's an inside bar, it's a Harami cross. And now we will rise up till Iran fights USA. When the war starts, Bitcoin SPY will fall from 702, like April 2020. That's a very strong statement. That's a very, very strong statement. Huh. Seems like you know something I don't. I like that. And I respect that. And I respect that a lot, actually. Let's take a look at SPY. Holy shit. Moly, moly, moly. They're front running it. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Let's front run it, baby. All right, so we got to break 696.53. And you said we will drop when the war starts. Bitcoin will SPY fall from high 702 like April. From high 702? We will fall from 702. You're calling that SPY is going to hit 702. And then once we hit, we're dropping. Is that what I'm saying? Is that what you're saying here? We're dropping. That's what you're calling? Boy. Congratulations. Muy bien. Yes, my man. You are calling 702 on SPY. Impressive. Impressive. Okay, let's do it. Let's see. Let me see here. You're calling 702. 702. That, you know, the more I think about it, the more it's quite impressive you say something like that. Hold up. On the 12, okay, we're scalding from all-time lows, moving up. You can call this a mean reversion play. Higher highs, higher lows. That's a bearish divergence, right? Yes, the war is a catalyst. The war is absolutely a catalyst. I agree with you. Without question, it will send the markets to the downside. If I find a harmonic at that 702, I will call you a genius. If I find a harmonic at that 702, I will call you a genius. It's not going to be accurate as long as it's near perfect at your target. So let's stretch this out a little bit more. Let's stretch this out a little bit more. ¿Comiste?
Sí.
Okay, my love.
¿Y tú?
Sí.
¿Nada de tu mamá? Allá va.
Let's see here. 161,886. 1618, 138, 127, arguably a butterfly. 127, arguably a butterfly with a 16. Okay. Huh. So this ratio is a deep crab. And the deep crab theory is 1618. So the 1618 is technically up here, but that's too far out, not 712. Let me see if I can find one on the smaller time frame. I really am curious why you say 702. 702 you said, right? 702.
Baby.
It could be a reason. 702. Okay, there's something here. I like to backtest. No. I'm gonna find one. Okay, I'm going to find why you said that. Okay, there is a head and shoulders here, inverted headed, right? Okay, I see it. I do see this neckline. Okay, I do see this head, and I do see this neckline breakout. Okay. All right, well, we're gonna hit this peak top here at 697. Okay, that's fair. That makes sense, right? At the peak high. But you have an extra 0.6%. Now, Iran war allegedly might pan out in the end of February. The end of February, not so much overnight, because they have to, how do you say, get the project ready. All right, and Iran is a very, very, I mean, where it's at in the part of the world, it is a lot of space. Okay, a lot of space. So I would assume the United States is going to take their sweet time. They're going to take their sweet time to make sure they get it right. So yes, I can see 697 here off of this inverted head. Very interesting. But we're just discovering. Yeah, we're just discovering that Discord is requiring. If you guys haven't heard the news yet, Discord is requiring ID and facial expressions on their platform, and that is going to implode the Discord, or pretty much make users walk away from the Discord platform. So unfortunately, I will not engage, and millions of others will not engage in that ludicrous. So Discord is officially going to be canceled for a large amount of people. We are finally figuring out what other platforms we're going to look into. But right now, the news is spreading like wildfire. Discord is absolutely done for. A lot of people are not happy with what the obligations are for providing ID, so on and so forth. Like, that is absolutely ludicrous. What happened, my love? No way. ¿Tú no lo puedes recoger?
Yo no lo voy a recoger. Yo dejé la casa recogida.
Okay. So, Dixie's fallen. Yeah, it looks like it's coming down to 963, 483. As time goes, RSI is rejecting the moving average here and below the center line on the weekly. ADX is coiling while the negative DI is above 25 center. So that really means more continuation. I don't know if this is absolutely not working, but I need to seriously get this resolved for some reason. Let me see what is happening. Okay, we should get some sort of idea now. Now that things look a little bit subtle. There we go. Alright, markets are moving now. Looks like everything's working. We have lots of morning doji stars in here. I'm seeing lots of morning doji stars going into the charts. Wow, Dixie absolutely falling 0.85%. 0.85%. It looks like it's going to have one more leg right to the downside, come 95, maybe come reject a certain key area at the low highs, and then finally swing it back down to 93. I've been having this harmonic for literally months. I'm talking months. Months. Okay? So let's see what happens here. We shall consider it. Any other tickers we shall be looking at, ladies and gentlemen? Any other? Let's go. Let's fucking go. We got a new Discord member, unfortunately. Oh. Unfortunately, we might not even be accepting people now with this fucking new rule. Man, it sucks. It really does suck. All right, let's get back to business. I mean, I'm actually disappointed with what's happening with Discord. We're talking with the mods and stuff. So, keep an eye out for Dixie. Dixie's dropping below 0.85% as we speak. 0.85%. So any other tickers? We are looking at FCEL. That's another one we were looking through. FCEL. ONDS had some news. Lightpath had some news. SPY running. Looks like ABAT finally catching a bid here. ABAT finally catching a bid. Only 3.6 million. Only 3.6 million. This one is a little bugger that needs to be needs to get their eyes on, because that one's going to be running at some point for sure. ABAT, especially with the 1,033% revenue plus. I mean, that is obviously really great news. You cannot argue. I'm switching back over to Dixie because I am monitoring the dollar index to see where we are. We rejected this top golden pocket here, and we do have a harmonic completion right at the 93. So pretty much aligning with some of the bearish sentiment going into MSTU. Look at that, MSTU. MSTU long till 650. 650. My man's got targets, and he's confident with it. MSTU, is this MSTR inverse short? Yeah, inverse text short. Yep. Look at that, CBOE. He says 650. Okay. I'm with it. He says 650. I respect that. 18% to the upside. Let's go. Double MSTR Bitcoin going up. You know, I'm going to give you a little bit of alpha inversely. I'm going to give you some alpha. Hopefully you like this one. BTCL. Double inverse. Let me see. 2x inverse, yeah. So you're saying double MSTR Bitcoin going up. Okay. So I'm going to present to you. That's fine. I'll double check it. I'm going to present to you BTCL. Okay. So with Bitcoin moving up, you get 2x inverse to the upside. 2x leverage to the upside. So guess what's going to happen in the next couple of months? Bitcoin, if it comes down, we can see this bad boy come down between 12 is a possibility. 12 is on the table right now. It is 100% on the table. So consider that. Write that one down. Make your money. Because when we catch the knife on Bitcoin, Bitcoin's going to have an inverse that does 2x leverage to the upside. And this one's going to slap. This one's going to do very well. So we're monitoring that one. Hey, ABAT doing something special. ABAT doing something special, folks. Oh my God, my guys, this TradingView is acting stupid. I don't know what's going on here. All right, so ABAT absolutely trying to catch a bid right now with a hammer at this structure. Downside 3 methods here, formation, and now we're finally breaking above the 50 SMA. It absolutely got destroyed throughout the day. Nice little volatility candles to the downside. Here you go. All right, here you go. Nice volatility to the downside. And now you're up 8%. And now you're up 8%. 8%. Let's see if it wants to hold that high. But interesting to see. Very, very nice candles here on the 12-hour. Let's check the 4-hour real quick. Yeah, 4-hour looking even better. Ooh, you can even argue, guys. Look at this. What is this? You can even argue. What is that? What is that? What is that potentially? Right? Guess what? I already have this on my Discord. I already have this. I think I have this pattern in my Discord. I got to double check, but now if I don't have it, I might as well just claim it, right? I already might as well just claim it. But look at this beautiful inverted potential head and shoulders. Look at that, folks. Bam. Bam. And bam. And guess what? We take the measurement rule from the neckline breakout, or the neckline, right? Take it from there. Did they break out the neckline? Yep. And you grab it from there. And that is your absolute top. You grab it from the neckline. From the breakout. So you're looking at 488. 488. 488. Let's fucking go. That's a beautiful percentage. Let me see. So if you're at that low right now, 15%, not financial advice. But this is the measurement rule off of this bearish, this inverse end and shoulder. You want to see a cool trick? Look at the inverse chart. What does that look like? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What does that look like? I just inverted it. Uh-oh. What does that look like? That's right. Looks like a goddamn head and shoulders pattern. Head and shoulders. Head and shoulders. So, if it's an inverse head and shoulders, it's a head and shoulder inverse. Let's go. Okay, let's fucking, damn, there's a lot of fucking momentum here. Just finally broke out of this neckline here. And it's looking good. It's looking good here. Let me see the daily. Let me see the 4 hour. Let me see the 4 hour. Oh, your SMA above. You're breaking below the 50, testing it. You're pretty much sideways action now at this point. ABAT looking good. Do not sleep on ABAT, folks. Do not sleep on ABAT. LPTH with news also running hot here. Running hot. Running hot. ONDS with fucking massive short squeeze. Massive short squeeze potential here. 422, 1.44%. 1.44%. We gotta keep the tables open. Potential or something similar in Discord. Someone will build a profit because of this update. Okay. Alright. Telegram is the up and coming runner for right now. If you see anything, let me know. But the migration day will come if Discord sticks with this. All right. SPY, IWM, Bitcoin, everything's looking running. Everything's looking running. Everybody was leaning bearish, but this is why you gotta confirm sometimes. Sometimes you have to confirm. Sometimes you just have to confirm. Oh shit. Any other tickers? I live on my own. Even when I have a girlfriend, I still live on my own. Quite amazing. ¿Qué tú haces de nuevo?
Yo me baño.
Yo también. ¿Y eso?
Acabo de poner, pero me voy a cambiar. Déjame.
A mí tú me puedes dar. Pues ya, ¿verdad? All right. What the hell? All right, so looking good. ABAT. I think I had some sort of harmonic up there as well. Got to double check it. Let's just take a SPY look here. Yeah, Discord is officially done, guys. At this point, we're not going to support Discord. We're just going through some conversation with some of the mods or admin as we speak. Unfortunately, it's not looking good. It is not looking good. Ya yo recogí todo. SPY with the invert. Also another one. Nice little head, nice little inverted head and shoulders as well. Arguably. Coming back at resistance to touch the previous high resistance level at 697.58. We'll see how long that lasts. We got a nice little doji evening star here on ONDS. Looks like the shorts are not allowing this to continue onward. Meanwhile, LPTH is up 8.87%. I don't even know if things are moving, to be honest with you, because I'm just pretty much shocked at how slow things are. Unless I'm crazy. Let me see what's happening on the 1 minute just to make sure everything's okay. I wonder if my chart is actually loading here, because I don't see nothing moving. Okay, yeah, things are moving. Things are moving. Things are moving. Okay, I thought there was an issue. Yeah, things are moving. All right, we're good. Any other tickers? Spies looking good here. About to hit that 695, 697.58. ES futures now about to hit 7,000, 69.998. Is this the first time ES hits an all new time high? Let me double check. All new high. Oh no. Oh wait, we already hit 7,000. So futures, we've already hit it. Let me see the trend. There's another one. There's another trend line here. Inverse head and shoulders. Another one. It's pretty much some sort of theme going on right now. To be honest with you, it's literally a theme. It is literally a theme. I'm not even joking. Turn on the 1 hour here on Bitcoin. All right, so ES is running. So is ONDS and everything else. Slowly making its way upside. Interesting. Moving into the 15 minute. And we'll take it from there, folks. Take it from there. All right, it's going to be a short stream, guys. Something came up. I will post a video later on today. I'm going to disconnect to the stream and we will talk later, tomorrow morning. Something came up, emergency. Cheers.